It's fitting that we now hear reflections delivered by one of our graduates. Matthew Lehner of Sussex, Wisconsin, graduated today with his Bachelor of Arts degree in Political Science and Liberal Studies. An active member of the Student Senate and numerous campus groups, Matthew plans to move to Madison following commencement to continue his job search for roles in public service and advocacy. Welcome, Matthew.
Throughout our lives, we have been told by our parents, teachers, and mentors to take rejection well and to never give up. Whether it was after a lost Little League game in elementary school, getting rejected by your crush in middle school, or after a botched seating audition in high school band or orchestra. Some of us here today have probably gotten the line, "Keep your head up, champ," a time or two in our lives. When I left high school, I was not only leaving my sense of purpose and my friends and my hometown, but also the sense and purpose I felt as a student council president, two-term class president, and prom court member. When I came to UW-Eau Claire, I must admit that I was struggling quite a bit, especially after having to adjust to my life without these roles. While I had amazing friends and amazing experiences, I had some very early blows. My job as an early morning UPS package handler wasn't what I had hoped for. I was passed over for an early opportunity to join Student Senate, went on a lot of failed dates while coming to terms with my sexuality, and academically, things were not that much better. I dropped 2 classes my first semester, failed another in my spring semester, and on top of that, I was broadly rejected by voters in my very first ever local election at the very young age of 18. My world at this point seemed to be falling apart. Most of everything that I had set out to do or become during freshman year failed to materialize. I felt dejected and rejected. The end of that year was the closest I had ever come to dropping out of school. So many times, sitting by Putnam Rock, watching the water briskly move downstream, did I think to myself that this was not the place for me. It's time to pack up, move on, and just find something else. I am so grateful to the people around me that kept me going and told me to stick with it and give it another year, and that is what I did. While I swore to myself and others that I would never attempt to join Student Senate again, one email from a then Activities Commission Director and future Student Body President, and who I'm happy to say is here today, Brett Farmer, encouraging me to apply for a vacancy after what he had seen me do over the last year made me rethink my position. In that same year, not only did I get sworn into Student Senate, but I was also named Senator of the Year. My time at this university has also taught me the value of persistence and never giving up. That when you get knocked down, you get back up. And when a door doesn't open, make sure that one does, and work hard to make sure that that door opens for you. My time at UWC has taught me that when we have gotten to a place where we can uplift others, and once we have light to shine, we have a duty to shine that light for others. Once we open doors for ourselves, we must hold doors open for others to join us, just as Brett Farmer had done to me. And the place where I learned the importance of this was during my time in College Democrats. While I joined this organization to find community, I soon began to find how I could use my time as chapter chair to uplift others and get them involved. Whether it's promoting hardworking members to our executive board, getting a student who had never voted in an election to cast their ballot in an election for the very first time, or utilizing my connections so that others could have them too. As we go forward from here today, I know I speak for many of us when we feel as if we have the weight of the world on our shoulders because we face immense challenges as a generation. But if there's one thing that I know about us Blue Golds, after all those walks up the hill and over the freezing footbridge, all of those false springs and endless semesters, that we do not back down easily from a fight. We must bravely face the cynics waiting for our generation to fail with fortitude. And when we fall, we must get back up, never give up, and persist. And when we begin to summit that mountain of challenges and prove those cynics wrong, we must join hands together and help others up to that summit too. Because champs, we got to keep those heads held high. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Matthew, for sharing your remarks with us this morning.